Hello everyone, welcome to Scorcher Toys at AnyMoon.com's transformation guide for Arcadia's 1/24 scale Garland toy. Today we're going to transform the toy from bike to bot mode, or more accurately from maneuver craft to maneuver slave mode. You might recognize this vehicle design from Megazone 2-3 or Robotech The Untold Story. Definitely check out my full review separately. And if you're looking to buy toys like this, head on over to Big Bad Toy Store. I've got a link below. You'll find what you are looking for and you'll help this channel out in the process. We're going to start by removing the Shogo figure, and I'm going to assume you don't care about putting the little partial Shogo back in. As we get to bot mode, that's going to be the end of Shogo for this video. Next, we're going to go ahead and pop the pegs free that hold the legs onto the body of the bike. So we're just going to apply a little pressure away from the body, and it unpegged back here, but it also unpegs up at the front where this gray meets the white piece right here. So watching again, we're going to unpeg there, unpeg here, and then that allows us to swing the legs kind of away from the motorcycle portion of the body. Then we're going to pop the cowl up, and we're going to take the seat and we're going to pop that up as well. Now we're going to turn our attention to the bottom of the vehicle. We're going to go ahead and pull this piece out, which ends up being the crotch in slave mode, and that gives us the clearance to be able to pull the wheel forward. So we're just going to pull that wheel forward, bring this piece back like we do, and get that in position like so. Next, we're going to bring down the chair and kind of lock everything in the back in place there. So here's the chair. We're going to swing it down, and you can see it's got a little piece that comes out the back, and there's a little slot down there. So as we push back, it should lock into place like so. And as we spin things around, you can see that seat is now pushed firmly up against the back of where the rider was positioned previously. Now we're going to focus on the legs, and you have a peg here and you have a slot here, and the instructions tell you to go ahead and plug that in. In my experience, the leg extension is so tight, you want to go ahead and do that before you do that step. So you're going to grab the leg, and you're going to put your thumb down here next to this gray piece, your finger on the outside, and you're just going to pull down and away. And then you're going to be able to bring the foot out and the heel like so. Now there is an extension gimmick here as well. You can give it a little extension. You don't need to worry about it too much. There's also a kneecap. When we get to the end, we're going to pull that forward. I wouldn't care about it too much. Once you've got your leg fully extended, give it a little extra pull to make sure it's fully extended. Go ahead back to this peg here, and you're going to put it in that slot, and you're going to push this thing in until this gray piece here is flush with the wheel. Like so. Now you may have noticed the whole front end of my vehicle just flopped open. Hopefully that's not happening to you. You should be in this position here. Toy should look like this now. We're going to go ahead and just swing the legs down so they're in bot mode position. And then we want to work on the front of the bike. And what we're going to do there, this white piece right here is hooking on to the front of the motorcycle, or what will be the chest of bot mode. So we're just going to kind of pull away like so. Same thing on the other side here. And then that frees up the entire front of the vehicle. We can then bring the wheel forward, and we have to get the wheel around the front of the cowl. So we're gonna kind of bring it forward and out like so. Same thing on the other side. We want to bring it forward and out and swing it around like so. Your toy should look something like this. You're going to flip it over. You're going to take these white pieces right here, and you're going to fold them inside. And then on the top, you're going to bring open the panels on either side of the windscreen, like so. And then there's this piece in the front. You're going to pull that forward, and you're going to push this piece down right here. And then you're going to bring everything back, and the head should just kind of come out. And you're just going to rest things like this for the moment, so you could focus on those arms. Now it might be tempting to try to get the arms in their perfect position right now. Don't worry about that. We're just going to try to get the chest to come together. So we're going to bring these arms, and we're just going to pivot them back And you can rotate them around right now to help you do that. So let's rotate this around, and we're gonna pivot this back. And then once you get them roughly in position, you'll see the chest will fall right into place. So we're gonna go ahead and let that settle in. And we're gonna bring these doors closed right here. We're gonna bring the head forward, and then that's gonna allow us to bring the cowl down. Now, hopefully this piece isn't falling off on you like it is on me. And then you can see from the side, I've got kind of a disaster. I'm not gonna worry about it yet until we're through getting those arms into position. Now we're gonna go ahead and focus on the arm, and what we wanna do is pivot things around so that this piece here is pegged into back here. So what we do is we bring it, and you can see, hopefully, that the arm has both a slot interior and a peg exterior. So it is going to lock into place in 2 spots, and you just need to look at where those pegs are syncing up, sink it in, and it will be nice and tight on there, and then you can spin your arm around to sort of the natural position. So same thing on the other side. I'm gonna look from the top to see where that first peg slots in. Once I've got that lined up, it will tell me exactly where I need to be for that next one. So there it goes, nice solid click into place, and then just rotate the arm down. Now we can bring these out, and we're just gonna shimmy the shoulder up like so. Extend arm down like so. There are 2 trap doors hiding the fist. What you wanna do is just open this one on the exterior and then begin rotating the fist this way, and it'll poke open that other trap door, and then you just spin it all the way around, and you're gonna kind of just lock it into place. And you can see this piece comes down and into it a little bit, so that should be nice and firm. There's also a little extension gimmick on this wrist itself, so you do want to make sure you're in the furthest forward position if you want the most articulation, and you're going to repeat on the other side. Now you are in maneuver slave mode. You might have a little gappiness when viewed from the top. That is perfectly normal. You'd like it to be just a little bit tighter, but don't fight it too much. Get your shoulder prongs symmetrical. These things spin here, so you want to have those symmetrical as well. Your kneecaps are probably pushed in. You want to pull those out. Something I flubbed up in my review, you're supposed to spin this wheel around, so go ahead and do that now. Also, this joint is really stiff. I didn't even realize it existed when I did my review, but you do have a rock back and forth here, so go ahead and take advantage of that now. Get your toy in a really nice looking aggressive maneuver slave pose and enjoy. Check out anymoon.com for my full article. Find me on Facebook, and as always, thanks for watching.